Yes, thank you very much for a very interesting perspective on Sweden. We had an exchange student from Sweden in 1974, Annika, and she was so Swedish. Blonde hair, beautiful eyes. When she walked down the streets of our tiny little town in northern Michigan, people would just stop and stare. The people in Rogers City thought that they knew a lot about Sweden because they had excuse me, saunas. Anyway, my feeling about the politicians today who are pushing socialism is they don't want us to be Americans. Americans are unique. Americans like being wealthy. We want to be wealthy. That's why we work so hard. And what do we do with our wealth? We try to make other people happy. We work hard, and when I was young, my mother would say, "You're not French, you're not Dutch, you're an American." What do you think about that?
Well, I think that I was making a pretty similar point. That the different countries have different cultures. When you live in a vast and varied culture like our own, where a lot of people actually don't know each other, and there's not a lot of communal provision of security, you will need actually to aspire to accumulate money. I think that need was less pressing for people who came from a Swedish culture, or at least it was perceived as less pressing. I think that it's become more pressing as their society has globalized, as there are lots of like new things that leave them uneasy, and I think that's one of the reasons why Sweden is changing. One of the reasons why the Swedes themselves are growing more skeptical about their welfare state.